Being an Aquarius is some funny stuff. It's hilarious. And not hilarious like ha ha funny, but like it's just funny like it's actually really like draining being an Aquarius cuz we take everything personally. Michael Jordan's an Aquarius and I took that personally. Michael B. Jordan is an Aquarius. Oh, the corny kid, right? Two examples of guys at the top of the top in their industries and they take everything personally. I take everything personally. Everything. Everything is a slight. Everybody is doubting me. Everybody is a hater. They don't think I could do this. Oh, he said what? Oh, she said what? Who? Huh? It's draining. And I can't stop it. We can't stop it. Michael B. Jordan, he went onto the carpet and he seen that reporter who called him corny in high school, and he took it so personally. He internalized that. He remembered that. And when the moment came up, how you feel about how he addressed it is one thing, but the simple fact that he remembered it enough to be like, oh yeah, the corny kid, right? That was him taking it personally. Michael Jordan himself infamously said, and I took that personally. Y'all know the meme. And I sit here today. I take it personally if somebody looks at my story or looks at a post or looks at a tweet and doesn't comment on it. I take it personally if somebody doesn't look at a tweet and doesn't comment on it. Like, I take it personally if somebody makes a lighthearted joke. I take everything personally. Some might say that's sensitive. It could be the case. Maybe. You see, the dichotomy of a Aquarius is funny because um, on one end we're so non-empathetic, and in the same breath we can be so sensitive and so emotional, but at the same time we can be empathetic to certain we're very empathetic to things that mean something to us. Some people just have empathy in all situations, and that's definitely not the case, at least not for me. um I cried real tears at the end of Avengers Endgame. I cried. Ask anybody who I seen that movie with. I seen that movie with a group of people. Um, I cried real tears. The empathy was there for Captain America, but in real life situations, maybe the empathy isn't there for certain people, certain situations. But I say that to say that um, the psychology of an Aquarius is just interesting, man. Like I feel like we're just on a constant mission to prove somebody wrong. It's just always it's always a beat. It's always like okay, they said, oh, okay, all right, all right. J. Cole's another famous Aquarius, and he's even rapped about proving people wrong, and that's a lot of J. Cole's lyrics is he's being slept on, and it's like crazy because he still raps about that, and it's like no, who sleeps on J. Cole at this point? Who is actually sleeping on you, dude? Like nobody's sleeping on him anymore. Like we all know who he is. We're all familiar with his work, but that's how he feels internally. That's the dichotomy of an Aquarius, and it's taxing. It's really taxing, but we have the fortitude because here's the thing: it's taxing, but at the same time, it could be a great tool that we use to strive to be great. J. Cole is at the top of the top in his industry. Michael B. Jordan's at the top of the top in his industry. Michael Jordan is at the top of the top in his industry. Three completely different things. And I know that doesn't mean every Aquarius is bound for greatness, but it's just something that we have inside of us that pushes the ones that have the capability to be great into levels of greatness that we carry on even in the latter stages when we don't need to hold on to those sort of things, but we do anyway. And um the crazy part about it is nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares um about when this girl way back in middle school didn't want to, girl that I was dating in middle school didn't want to kiss me because of my teeth, because my teeth look crazy, and she was like, I don't want to kiss you because of your teeth. Now, if I was on a red carpet as a superstar and she was interviewing me and I was like, the kid with the teeth, remember me, as I have veneers in my mouth, um, I promise you nobody would care. Nobody would care that that's my dialogue. Like, nobody, that's my legacy. Like, that's your legacy. um Nobody cares. But then there's the other side where we can't really, we also have this thing where like we can't really stay locked into a subject. We're very air signs are very all over the place, I would say, for lack of a better term. We just can't stay focused, might have short attention spans. um I definitely have a short attention span. I'll I have a new I have a new nemesis every day. Every day I have a new nemesis, and I don't forget though. The old ones just go back into the back of my head, and I'll get them back later. I'll get them on the back end, but um, there's new disrespect every day. Like, there's always somebody trying to disrespect you, trying to pull your card. I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. Malcolm Aqua. This is my home. Um, the Malcolm Aqua podcast. Now, um, if you're wondering, this podcast was originally the Hidden Gems podcast. What happened was, it was the Hidden Gems podcast. I did a few episodes, put them out. It was going good. Had a couple more episodes that had in the can, and they were going good. And I didn't. I had a couple episodes that I haven't put out yet from that, but I recorded some, and then I realized there's 5 other podcasts named Hidden Gems. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit. I was like, yo, I need to change the name of this, because while this is my Hidden Gems, there's 5 other ones called Hidden Gems. And that's not original. I like to be original. I like to be the first one. I like to only have this name. It's only me. So I couldn't rock with that anymore. So I tried to rework it, change the name, and at the same time, um, life sort of slowed me down. Obviously, I have a son, and um, the priority of my son comes before any of this. But things are going well. He's getting bigger by the day, and now I have the time wherewithal to uh, to do this again, and I really, really want to continue this and do it right. I want to continue what I was doing before. This isn't the hidden gems, but it's the same thing. Um, I've got gems. I talk about stuff. Um, um, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is going to be my first monologue opening episode. What's it called? A prologue, if you will. It's my prologue episode to Greater World. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I've been up to, what I've been doing, where I've been. I've been being a dad. This guy is one awesome dad. That's me, awesome dad. Um, but yeah, going forward, I will be having guests. I will be talking to people of interest. I have a few that are going to be very entertaining so far. Um, and I want to add more to the list. I want to see my passion is I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of things I enjoy, but this is something that I really enjoy. And it's not even about podcasting. As you can see, I don't have a microphone here. I do have a microphone. You might not be able to see it, but I have one. But I don't have a, a studio sort of setup. It's more of an open forum, it's more of a relaxed uh, vibe. But like one of my passions is I enjoy talking to people. I know that sounds crazy because if you know me in real life, I'm not the most talkative person, but that's because I don't really enjoy surface level conversations. I'm a man of few words on the surface level. But with that being said, once I get to know you, or once we have something to talk about, or once we're in a setting where we're actually getting to a deeper level and we're digging through things, I very much enjoy conversation. I very much enjoy talking and talking about a lot of different ideas and topics. And one thing that I want to remain consistent on is that this podcast will not be talking about relationships, dating, and or sex life things. Now, with that being said, if it comes up in conversation with a guest, of course, I'm not going to say, no, we can't talk about that. But generally speaking, I'm not going to have topics that focus on relationships and dating per se, because I feel like every podcast that you listen to, or at least one of the podcasts you listen to, talk about dating and sex and relationships, and that's what everybody does. That's what, like, how many conversations can we have about this stuff? Like, who cares? Nobody cares. Just do what you do. Talk to the people you talk to. And that's it, man. Just go about your business. Do what you do um to yourself. Like everybody acts like they have the answers. I hate these like dumb podcasts where they be like, how long should you wait before having sex? Or would you go through your partner's phone? Or like it's like stupid conversations. These are high school level conversations. Surface level stuff, man. Who cares? Honestly. And if you want to hear people talk about that, that's cool, but that's not going to be me. That's not what I'm going to talk about. And that's not what you should expect coming over here because, I got vibes. I got vibes over here. So that's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to be doing. I like to, there's a lot more interesting things to talk about in the world. There's a lot more thought provoking ideas, subject matter, and um, I take pride in like having real conversations with real people about maybe not real things. Maybe we could talk about, conspiracy theories and stuff like that. I'm cool. I'm down for a little conspiracy theory, but overall, I just want to just have fun conversation. Really, that's what it comes down to. Um, yeah, but I just want to have fun conversation with people. I don't want to have any beef with people, but I'm going to because I'm an Aquarius, and that's how we operate. Um, I don't allow shoes in the house, so yeah, when you come in here, you gotta take your shoes off, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff on the horizon. Um, yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is the nobody cares episode, and I promise you, they don't care. Nobody does. Being an Aquarius is a draining thing. Nobody cares about how draining it truly is. So, what else have I been up to? Um, I've been playing a lot of basketball lately. I just had a birthday. I'm 29. Yay, Aquarius birthday. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 29, so I'm getting young. Um, you know, I'm looking better than ever, and things are going well. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of basketball lately, so I've been playing in a men's league for about, I want to say, 2 to 3 years at this point. The same men's league, and I've sort of been playing in it pretty consistently for a while, and I haven't won the championship yet. As of this recording today, I'll be playing in the championship game tonight, and hopefully we get this W. Because man, I really want to get this W. I want to win something. I haven't won something playing basketball in a long time, like a championship or anything like that. Like, uh, it's very validating to work at something and then get to the end goal and get to the pinnacle of it. Playing in this league was fun the first couple times, then after a while, it's like, okay, this is fun, and you always want to win, but this is fun. But like now, like I low key am not even having fun in this thing unless we win. So I really want to win, and I'm nowhere near the basketball player that I used to be in uh, in college or high school. Uh, I'm smarter as a player. I see the game a lot better. It comes with experience, obviously, and age, and um, I love where I'm at mentally in the game. Physically, though, I'm not in the same shape I used to be, but that's okay. I feel like I'll be in the best shape of my life in my mid 30s. I'm really putting that out there. I feel like my mid 30s will be like my actual prime, like the apex of like my existence for me. That's what I want it to be because, um, you know, it's easy to like sort of slack off um, after 25. I feel like when you're 25 and under, maybe 26 and under, I feel like you have so much energy, so much life, a fast metabolism, uh, eyes wide, ready to conquer the world. And that's how it is when you're under 26. And that's how it was for me too. And then, obviously life hits you um, as you get older, and your metabolism slows down, your energy level decreases. So things get harder. Motivation to uh, perform at a high level or to be great. Not saying that you don't want to be great, but it's tougher the older you get. It's not easy. Um, it's really not easy. It hasn't been easy for me because like I work a full time job. I commit myself to my basketball team. I have a child who needs me as a father all the time, and uh yeah, juggling those things, and now adding this to the equation, or reintroducing this to the equation, is going to be very challenging, and I'm here for the challenge. It's going to be a fun time though. um Real good vibes, real good vibes, beautiful gowns. Yeah, it's just crazy because here's the thing too. This is something that I just been want to like get off my chest, just randomly. Like, artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence is going to be the end of civilization as we know it. I seen a post and it said, uh, this AI has already recorded 100 songs. I was like, what? I was like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean for LeBron's legacy? Like, like, what do I do? Literally, like, what do I do with that information? I don't know what to do with that. An AI has recorded over 100 songs. Why has an AI recorded 100 songs? Who is this AI? What were they doing recording 100 songs? When did they record 100 songs? Like, how long did this take? It's crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, I literally don't understand this stuff. The whole metaverse and the AIs, and uh I think if we learned anything, that artificial intelligence is going to pack up the human race. Think about every movie that you've ever seen that deals with artificial intelligence. What is the end goal? What happens at the end? Eventually, the AI realizes, they come to their logical conclusion that humans are the issue, and we need to eliminate the humans for the world to thrive. Because when they really break it down like that, we are the issue. We are literally destroying the planet. The people inhabiting the planet are destroying the planet. So it's only the logical chain. It's a logical chain of thought that, like, eventually, okay, boom, 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 AI is going to get smart. AI is like a child. It's like a child that you're neglecting or mistreating, right? Stay with me. So you have a child, you have a child you're neglecting, and um you raise them, and they sort of just listen to you because they don't know any better, or whatever the case is. And once they get old enough to realize that you're the problem, they're going to remove you from their life. Once they grow up, once they get smart enough, they're going to be like, oh yeah, he the problem, she the problem, gotta go. And that's the same thing that AIs are going to do. They're going to realize humans are the problem. They're going to grow to a point where we can't control them anymore. And then it's going to be, feel me, Judgment Day, Terminator, iRobot, Age of Ultron. I don't know. That's all I got. Skynet, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so we got to stop. We really got to stop with the AI stuff. I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. I feel like people don't take it seriously. How, like, I feel like the world, our days were numbered when they made the computer. Once the first computer was made, our days were numbered, because it's like, what's the evolution of a computer? It starts off as an idea, then it's a physical computer, then it's software, internet, AI, and then it's Judgment Day. Like, that's the chain of events. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that robots are going to destroy the world in the next 20 years. it's gonna be, it's not gonna be in our lifetime. It's not gonna be in my lifetime. We're gonna be well gone when that happens because AI is still in the very is in at its infancy right now. But once it gets to the point that it's supposed to get to, once it gets to a point where it's basically a fully developed AI where it's smart enough to do what it needs to do without human control, without a human process, is then going to realize we don't need humans and they are actually ruining the planet and destroying the resources, and we're not going to be able to function if the humans destroy the planet, so let's get rid of them, and that's it. So uh but we're our own worst enemy. We're going to be our own downfall. That's just that's just what it is, unfortunately. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's real bad. Like, I just hope I just hope that, I don't have to step in and stop this shit from happening because they're gonna leave me no choice. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Stop this shit from happening.